Private jets, designer suits, million-dollar homes, and sold-out stadiums, Harry Styles lives a life most only dream of. But behind the luxury is a story of ambition, charm, and fearless creativity. From boy band fame to solo superstardom, Harry's journey is as glamorous as it is inspiring. This is the story of how a small-town boy became a global fashion and music icon.
In the glittering world of music, few names shine as brightly as Harry Styles. Known not only for his chart-topping hits, but also for his fearless fashion sense and commitment to kindness, Harry has become a global icon of this generation. From humble beginnings in a small English town to performing on the biggest stages around the world, his journey is nothing short of inspiring. But Harry Styles is more than just a musician. He is a trailblazer, a style innovator, and a symbol of authenticity. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating life of Harry Styles, from his early days with a dream and a microphone to his explosive rise to fame and the luxury, style, and grace that now define his life. Welcome to the extraordinary story of one of the most captivating stars of our time. In 2010, a 16-year-old Harry Styles stepped onto the stage of the X Factor UK, full of charm, nerves, and raw talent. Though he didn't advance as a solo act, fate had other plans. The judges saw something special in Harry and in 4 other young men. Together, they were brought back and formed into what would soon become one of the most influential boy bands of the decade, One Direction. The group, consisting of Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Lewis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, quickly captured the hearts of millions. They didn't win the competition, but what they gained was far more valuable, a fan base that would follow them to the ends of the earth. One Direction exploded onto the global music scene with their debut single, What Makes You Beautiful, a song that instantly became a generational anthem. Tours sold out within minutes. Albums topped charts in dozens of countries. Awards, magazine covers, and screaming crowds became their new normal. For Harry, the One Direction era was transformative. It catapulted him from a small-town boy to an international superstar almost overnight. While the group shared the spotlight, Harry's magnetic presence, his stage charisma, his distinctive voice, and his evolving sense of style began to stand out. Behind the scenes, Harry was already planting the seeds of the solo career that would one day define him. But during those intense years, he stayed grounded in the whirlwind of success, always charming, always gracious, and always connected to his fans. One Direction wasn't just a band, it was a movement, and at the heart of it all was Harry Styles, an artist destined for greatness. After One Direction announced their hiatus in 2016, the world held its breath. Would each member succeed on their own? And more importantly, what would Harry Styles sound like without the band? In 2017, fans got their answer. Harry released his debut solo album, simply titled Harry Styles. From the very first track, it was clear. This wasn't just another boy band member trying to stay relevant. Harry had reinvented himself. Drawing influences from classic rock legends like David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, and Fleetwood Mac, the album showcased a rich, mature sound. It was bold, unexpected, and deeply personal. The lead single, Sign of the Times, was a powerful ballad layered with emotion and vulnerability. With soaring vocals and poignant lyrics, the track immediately set him apart from his pop contemporaries. Critics were impressed, fans were thrilled, and Harry proved he could carry the weight of a solo career with style and substance. The album debuted at #1 in several countries, including the US and UK. It didn't just top charts, it started conversations about genre, identity, and the freedom that comes with artistic independence. Harry didn't stop with the music. He began carving out a new public image, less polished pop star, more eclectic rock poet. His fashion choices became as much a talking point as his songs. Flowing silk shirts, bold patterns, high-waisted trousers, he blurred the lines of gender and redefined modern masculinity. This wasn't a reinvention, it was a revelation. As a solo artist, Harry was no longer just a voice in a 5-member group. He was telling his own story on his own terms. And with his debut album, he made one thing perfectly clear. Harry Styles wasn't going anywhere. He was just getting started. Harry Styles is not only known for his music, he's also become one of the most talked about fashion icons of the 21st century. From the very beginning of his solo career, it was clear that Harry was ready to take bold risks, not just in sound, but in style. Gone were the cookie-cutter boy band outfits. In their place came floral suits, pearl necklaces, sheer blouses, and wide-legged trousers. Styles embraced a wardrobe that defied traditional gender norms, blending feminine and masculine elements in ways that felt fresh, daring, and completely authentic. In 2020, Harry made history by becoming the first solo male to appear on the cover of Vogue magazine, wearing a lace-trimmed Gucci dress. The image sparked global conversations. Some saw it as controversial, others saw it as revolutionary. But one thing was certain: Harry had redefined what it means to be a modern male pop star. His collaborations with luxury fashion houses like Gucci, Alessandro Michele, and Harris Reed elevated him from musician to full-fledged style icon. On red carpets, he consistently chose outfits that challenged expectations. Velvet suits, feather boas, leather gloves, and painted nails became signature elements of his look. But Harry's influence isn't just about looking good, it's about sending a message. Through fashion, he promotes freedom of expression, confidence, and individuality. He encourages his fans to wear what they love, regardless of labels or rules. More than just a trendsetter, Harry Styles has become a symbol of fluid fashion, a voice for a new generation that refuses to be boxed in. And in doing so, he's opened the door for countless others to embrace their unique identity. Whether he's on stage, on a magazine cover, or walking through the streets of London or Los Angeles, one thing is clear: Harry doesn't follow fashion, he creates it. Beyond the lights of the stage and the flash of fashion cameras, Harry Styles stands for something deeper: kindness. It's not just a word he wears on his merchandise, it's a message he lives by. Since the beginning of his solo journey, Harry has used his platform to promote compassion, inclusion, and generosity. His motto, "Treat people with kindness," has become a rallying cry for millions of fans around the world. But for Harry, it's not just a slogan, it's a way of life. One of the most powerful examples of his commitment is through his Love on Tour concert series. Beyond selling out stadiums and thrilling fans, the tour has become a vehicle for meaningful change. A portion of the proceeds from the tour has been donated to a wide range of charities, supporting causes such as mental health awareness, LGBTQ+ rights, racial equality, and education. In 2023 alone, Harry Styles raised and donated millions of dollars through ticket sales, merchandise, and special charity auctions. From local community organizations to global non-profit foundations, his impact has reached far and wide. Organizations like Planned Parenthood, Choose Love, and Black Voters Matter have all benefited from his generosity. But Harry's philanthropy isn't limited to big headlines. He's also known for small, quiet acts of kindness, visiting children's hospitals, supporting struggling artists, and sending personal notes of encouragement to fans in need. His influence extends beyond financial contributions. By standing up for marginalized voices and promoting love over division, Harry Styles inspires a culture of empathy. In an industry often driven by ego and profit, he chooses authenticity and heart. Through his actions, Harry shows us that kindness isn't weakness, it's power. And while his music fills arenas, it's his compassion that resonates on a deeper level. In a world that can often feel divided, Harry Styles reminds us that the simplest gestures can create the biggest change. Today, Harry Styles is far more than just a musician. He has evolved into a global icon, a trendsetter in fashion, a voice for kindness, and a symbol of authenticity. With every step he takes, he challenges norms and inspires change, not just through his music, but through the way he lives his life. From sold-out world tours to boundary-pushing fashion statements and impactful charity work, Harry continues to leave an indelible mark on both pop culture and society. His ability to connect with people, break barriers, and promote love in all its forms sets him apart in today's entertainment world. As he moves forward, fans around the world eagerly anticipate what's next. Whether it's a new album, a film role, or a humanitarian effort, one thing is certain. Harry Styles' journey is far from over, and the world is watching with admiration and excitement.